Today, I'm going to go over how to do the actual keyframe animation with your dancing minion. I would like for you to have your minion on at least 3 layers. One that's just the arms, one that's just the body, and one that's just the feet. When you move the arms, if the arms are going to touch it all, then you probably need one arm on each different layer. So then you need 4 layers. If you don't like grabbing the feet separate, you'll probably need them on separate layers. But 3 is the minimum. And if you're going to move them together, just unlock them all and keyframe them all together. And we're going to just start on 5, and I want you to move them about every 5 frames. If your beat is a little more or less than 5 frames, you can do more or less, but the average should be about every 5 frames. So since all of these are unlocked, I'm going to have him just come into the stage about halfway, and I'm not going to move his arms or his feet or anything separate. I'm just going to have him walk in right now, and then I'm going to have go to about frame 10, and I'm going to move him a little bit more. And this time, I'm going to move his arm, okay? So I'm going to lock the feet and the body while I move the arms because I don't want to try to grab the body and mess with that. So I'm going to grab this arm, and I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to get the free transform tool, the 3rd one down, because I want this pivot point. And when he moves his arm, I'm going to pivot it from the armpit so that when he moves his arm, he's going to be moving about here. And you might have to change it a little depending on where you move the arm. Like, that's going to look stupid with his armpit or his shoulder just sticking out of there. You might have to move it over. But I'm just going to move his arm out a little tiny bit. And you might have to fix it a little. It's up to you. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. You have to move the pivot point. I'm going to move his arm out a little bit. Then I'm going to come to about, this music starts playing here, so I'm going to do a little less than 5 frames on this one. Okay, and then I'm going to have him move again, and I don't have them all unlocked, so I need to go unlock them all so I can move all of it at the same time. Okay, I'm going to put him in the middle, and if you want to have him move just his elbow, you can highlight just part of it. Oh, I need to lock his body. I always forget that. You can highlight just part of it, and then move the pivot point to like his elbow, and then you can move his arm like that if you want to. I'm not going to do that right now. So right now I'm going to take this arm and I'm going to move it like this, but I'm going to move it over because he needs to have it up like that. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Move it up, but I'm going to have to move it over a little like that. If you want to come in here and fix this right here, that's up to you. Okay, and then maybe about right here. F6, F6, F6. These feet I'm going to start moving too. So I'm going to unlock the feet, and I'm going to zoom in. And his feet aren't even attached to his body, so first I need to move him up a little. I'm going to just select one foot, and I'm going to move the pivot point also, and I'm just going to have it so he's tapping his foot. And I'm going to go back because I didn't do his foot in this frame. And I'm going to have it like this, and then this one. I'm going to move all these feet up a little because they look bad not hooked onto his body. And then does it matter if I move this one? It doesn't because it's off the stage. So I'm going to go back over here and lock the feet because I'm done with that. And I'm going to go back to the arms. And I'm actually going to have him start flipping. So I'm going to flip my guy. So I'm going to start flipping him. I'm going to leave this blank because there's like something happening right here with the music. It's not doing much. And then I'm going to have him start flipping right here. So I'm going to F6, 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 and I am going to unlock him all and highlight him, and I'm going to start flipping him. And when he gets about right there, I'm going to keyframe it, F6, 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 and then on this one, I'm going to highlight him all and flip him. Okay, and then I'm going to lock these, and I'm going to put his arms back down. Because, I don't know, when he's flipping in the air, his arms are going to kind of go down. I'm gonna have to do it backwards, but it doesn't matter. So flip his arms back down a little. Okay, and then I'm gonna flip him kind of faster, about every 3 frames. This one. Oh, I have to unlock them all. This one. Let's flip them about, I'm gonna flip them about 3/4 of the way every time. And then about 3 more frames, F6, F6, F6. Flip him maybe right there, and then 2 more frames, and I'll flip him the whole way. And this you can do all together because you're not really changing anything. So we just leave them on all unlocked, okay? And then he's gonna start doing something right here. I don't know what. Let's maybe move his arms. And I'm gonna do a bunch right here because something's happening right here. And then I'm gonna show you how to copy frames, and I'm gonna flip him again right here. So I'm going to, he's right here. He's gonna start. Let's just give him a second to stand there for a second since he just flipped. Let's go back to the feet. I'm going to lock the body, and I'm going to zoom in and do the feet. Let's move it down. And then his arms, I don't know what we want to do with the arms. Maybe his arms want to go this way this time. And just remember that these arms are on the same layer. So if I touch them like that, they're going to cut each other off if I touch them right there. So I need to move them like that. And then that arm looks stupid all cut like that. And move it back a little. Okay. And then F6, F6, F6. Go back to his foot. Back to the arms. Now these arms are going to be hard to select now because I got them all super close together. So I'm going to use the lasso tool this time because it's going to be hard with the selection tool to get these without getting each. Oh, I got a little bit of that one. So I get this one. Once I get one of them, it'll be easier to select the other one. Pivot. Back this way. Now I can just select this one. Back this way. And then, I don't know, let's do 5 on this one. F6, F6, F6. Let's get his other foot tapping. This one. Let's get his arms on this frame. Let's put that, he's going to start putting them over his head. Something happened to my glove, but we'll fix that later. F6, F6, F6. Take this foot. Tap it back down. Take these arms. All of the arms. Put it up this way. I'm going to move it over. This one too. Up this way. Let's do one more, and then I'll show you how to copy them. Let's make him jump. So I'm going to zoom out a little. Okay, so I'm going to take up all of them. Unlock. I need to unlock the body. All of them. Let's make him jump. F6, F6, F6. And jump with his hands up. Jump. F6, F6, F6. Jump. F6, F6, F6. Jump back down. Okay, so now I'm going to scrub it just to see if it looks okay. He comes in, he flips around, he moves his hand, he's tapping his feet, and then he jumps and jumps. Okay, so I'm going to copy all of those frames because I'm going to be lazy. So I'm going to highlight from here to here and just copy them. So I'm going to click that one, and I'm going to hold the shift button on my keyboard and click the bottom right one. Highlights them all. I'm going to go copy frames, and then I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to hold shift and highlight all 3 of those, and I'm going to hit paste frames, except that I copied